Hello everyone. So, what I wanted to tell you about is of course the Finnish game industry, but also an initiative that I've been putting together in the last 6 months with a group of other Finnish game industry veterans. And unfortunately it's going to only be a teaser because we haven't publicly announced this initiative yet. And I gave pretty much the exact same presentation at Slush, but you can try to get me to spill the beans after this presentation is over.
Se mikki paremmin siihen, se vähän kuuluu kuulemma huonosti tonne.
Kuuluuko? Kuuluuko nyt paremmin? So, to understand why the Finnish game industry is where it is today, we have to go back in time a little bit. So, Finland of course became independent in 1917 and we had to fight for our independence, and we basically had to rebuild this whole country in very harsh conditions by ourselves. And this is where the Finnish sisu mentality was born from. And sisu stands for basically sort of courage and strong will and perseverance. And it's a very common Finnish concept. And this is where the whole entrepreneurial spirit of Finland stems from, and everything that's good in Finland. Of course, the Commodore 64 is the next step after the Second World War. So this little thing came to Finland in '83, and there were more Commodore 64 computers in Finland than anywhere else in the world per capita. And this became what we call the nation's computer, tasavallan tietokone. And the demo scene was actually born out of this. And for example, the Assembly Computer Festival. And all the game companies since then have one way or the other been born out of the demo scene. And if you don't know what the demo scene is, shame on you, look it up. And in '95, the first major game studios that still exist today were born. And Nokia started the whole mobile gaming revolution with Snake in the year '98. And Nokia has played a huge role in the whole mobile expertise that we have in Finland. And then Max Payne IP rights were actually sold to a US publisher in 2002. This was the first really big news out of the Finnish game industry. And the IDGA, International Game Developers Association, came to Finland. Next month it's exactly 10 years. And it took the sort of collaborative spirit to a whole new level within the game industry. This was already very strong because of the demo scene, but then it became even more sort of professional. And this is what I would say the secret weapon of the Finnish game industry: collaboration between companies and individuals. We openly share secret confidential information every day, and we are proud of it. NDAs are for losers. Then the first studios were bought by international publishers, and this sort of started the success phase of the Finnish game industry that broke like international news barriers all the time. And of course, after success follows mega success. My question is, what happens next? Is it giga success? Okay, these are some of the success stories from the Finnish game industry. What you should note here is that there's also PC and console titles, so not just mobile stuff. So we are really good at everything. We fucking rule. Okay, so the number of game studios has skyrocketed in the last 3 years. Tripled from 60 studios to 180 studios plus. And no industry in the history of Finland has ever seen this kind of growth. I checked it today, I know. And also the amount of jobs has doubled in this same time. The actual problem actually is that where do we find more senior game developers to Finland? Of course, outside of Finland at the moment, because everybody who knows anything about doing games is already working on games. So that's one challenge that we have, but Finland has become really sexy as a workplace for a lot of people globally now. So here are actually all the studios, current studios that I know. Maybe some of you know some studios that I don't know yet. Please come and tell me. Check if the logo that you're thinking is in there and then tell me afterwards. Too late. So to accelerate the growth of the already super hot Finnish game industry, we decided that we need to do something more. We have to create something new. So that's where Game Brewery comes in. What is it exactly? It's a collaborative launch platform and ecosystem for the best upcoming game studios of Finland. That's what it is. The coolest thing in the world. And those are the coolest people in the world.
Finland has taken the game industry to record-breaking heights. This success has generated a local entrepreneurial revolution, giving birth to amazing new companies. Stories of Finland.
Thank you. That's it. No questions.